Hello, everyone, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Easy English Spot. This is the podcast that helps you understand real English in a fun and simple way. I'm your host, Adam, and joining me today is the wonderful Lisa. How are you today, Lisa?
Hey Adam. Hi everyone. I'm fantastic. And honestly, I'm super excited about today's topic because I know so many of you struggle with this. Am I right?
Oh, absolutely. Let me ask our listeners a quick question. Have you ever sat down to watch a cool Hollywood movie, like a new action film or a romantic comedy, and after 5 minutes you thought, "What on earth are they saying?" You understand your English teacher perfectly. You can read books, but the movie characters sound like they're speaking a secret code.
A secret code. That's the perfect way to describe it. It can be really frustrating. You feel like all your hard work learning English isn't enough. You might even think, I need to study harder, or they just talk too fast.
And that's exactly what we want to talk about today, because we have some good news for you. The problem is probably not your studying, and it's definitely not just the speed. Yes, you heard that right. The secret to understanding movies is something else entirely.
So, if you want to finally enjoy movies without subtitles all the time, or if you want to understand what your favorite actors are really saying, then this episode is for you. Stay tuned, because by the end of this episode, you'll have 3 powerful keys to unlock movie English.
Let's dive in. Okay, Lisa, let's start with the biggest myth. Many learners believe that native speakers in movies talk incredibly fast. But is that really the main problem?
That's such an important question, Adam. And the answer is yes and no. Of course, sometimes characters speak quickly, especially in exciting scenes. But here's the truth. Speed is just the surface. The real reason we don't understand is what happens inside the speed. It's like a magic trick. You see the fast movement, but the real secret is in the technique.
I love that analogy. So let's reveal the first magic trick. Lisa, what's the first big reason?
The first big reason is something linguists call connected speech, or linking. In simple words, native speakers don't pronounce words one by one like a robot. They connect words together to make speaking smoother and faster. It's like when you write in cursive, the letters join together. In movies, the words join together.
That makes so much sense. Can we give our listeners some very clear, simple examples that they hear all the time in movies?
Of course. Let's start with a very common one. In textbooks, you learn the question, "What are you doing?" 3 separate words. But in a real movie, a character will almost never say that. Instead, they say, "What you doing?" Did you hear that? Whatcha is a combination of "What are you?"
What you doing? It sounds like 1 or 2 words, not 3. Here's another classic example. The phrase, "I don't know." In movies, it often becomes, "I don't know." Just one fast sound. I don't know. If you're listening for "I don't know," you might miss "I don't know" completely.
Exactly. And think about the phrase, "I have got to go." That's 5 words. But in a casual movie conversation, you'll hear, "I gotta go." Gotta is a combination of got to, or even I've gotta go.
I gotta go. It's so short. What about questions? Give us a question example.
Sure. Imagine a scene where someone asks, "Do you want to go to the movies?" In real, natural English, especially in American movies, this becomes, "Do you want to go to the movies?" Or even shorter, "Want to go to the movies?" The words "do you" become "dia" and "want to" becomes "wanna."
So if a learner is waiting to hear, "Do you want to?" and the actor says, "wanna," the brain just freezes. It thinks, "Wait, that's not the word I know." And while the brain is frozen, the actor says 10 more words, and now you're completely lost.
Precisely. Your ear isn't trained for these new sound combinations. It's not about the speed of talking, it's about the speed of your recognition. You need to train your ear to recognize gonna as going to, wanna as want to, and gotta as got to. Once your ear learns these, the fast talking will suddenly sound much slower.
Okay, so reason number 1 is connected speech, and these magical combinations like gonna, wanna, and whatcha. That's powerful. So Lisa, what's the second big secret?
The second secret is vocabulary and slang. In English classes, we usually learn formal or neutral vocabulary. But movies show us real life. And in real life, people use a lot of informal words and expressions.
Right. In a textbook, a character might say, "I am very tired." But in a movie, after a long day at work, a character might say, "I'm exhausted," or "I'm beat," or even, "I'm dead on my feet."
Exactly. And these are just the mild ones. Movies are full of colorful expressions. For example, if something is really good, you might hear, "That's awesome," "That's amazing," or slang like, "That's sick." Now, if you only know the word good, hearing sick will confuse you. You think, sick? Like ill? Why is the party sick? That doesn't make sense.
But in slang, sick actually means really cool. It's the opposite of the original meaning. This is another layer of difficulty. It's not just new words. Sometimes old words have new, secret meanings.
Exactly. And think about phrasal verbs. In class, you might learn to tolerate or to endure. But in a movie, a tough character will say, "I can't put up with this anymore." Or instead of to abandon, they'll say to walk out on. These 2 or 3 word verbs are everywhere in movies, and they can be tricky.
So the second key is realizing that movie characters have a much bigger and more informal vocabulary than your textbook. And the speed isn't the issue. It's the unfamiliar words that throw you off.
Exactly. And now, the third reason, which is probably the most subtle, but incredibly important. It's what we call sentence stress and rhythm. English is a stress-timed language, which means some words are strong and some are weak. In movies, actors use this to show emotion, and the meaning can change completely.
Wow, that's incredible. The words are exactly the same, but by changing the stress, the whole meaning shifts. And in a fast movie scene, if you miss the stress, you miss the entire point of the conversation. You might think a character is guilty when they're actually innocent, or vice versa.
Exactly, Adam. So you see, it's a combination of 3 things: the connected speech that changes the sounds, the slang that changes the vocabulary, and the stress that changes the meaning. Speed is just the wrapping paper. The real gift is understanding these 3 layers.
This is so eye-opening. So, for our listeners, the next time you watch a movie and feel lost, don't just say, "Oh, they're too fast." Instead, ask yourself, is it connected speech? Is it a new slang word? Or am I missing the stress?
That's a brilliant tip, Adam. And remember, this is a skill. You don't learn this overnight. But every time you listen with awareness, your ear gets a little bit stronger.
Okay, Lisa, let's wrap this up with a simple, clear summary for everyone. What are the 3 secrets to understanding English in movies?
Number 1. Connected speech. Listen for the word combinations like gonna, wanna, gotta, and whatcha. These are not bad English, they are real English.
Number 2. Everyday slang and vocabulary. Don't just stick to textbook words. Learn the informal expressions, the phrasal verbs, and the slang that real people use.
And number 3. Sentence stress. Pay attention to which words the actor hits harder. That's where the real emotion and meaning are hidden.
So here's our challenge for you this week. Don't watch a whole movie. That can be tiring. Instead, pick a short scene from a movie or a TV show, maybe just 2 or 3 minutes long.
Yes, watch it once and just listen. Then, watch it again with subtitles in English. Try to catch one example of connected speech. Try to find one slang word. See if you can notice which words are stressed. Just 1 or 2 discoveries is a huge victory.
That's how you build your listening muscle. Slowly, patiently, and with curiosity. Remember, every expert was once a beginner. You can do this.
We truly believe in every single one of you. Learning a language is a journey, not a race. Enjoy the process.
If you found this episode helpful, please share it with a friend who's also learning English. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an episode.
Thanks for listening, everyone. Keep practicing, stay curious, and we will talk to you very soon in the next episode.
Bye for now.
Take care. Bye.